Hello ladies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I do nail content. My name is Saira. I love nails. I've been doing nails for 5 years. And today on this video, I will be showing y'all how to soak off your nails at home. These nails have been on for a month. And as you can see, there's no lifting. My retention is bomb.com. And I did these nails August 29th. Here's the date to prove it. But y'all, if y'all want a video on how I do my nails or on retention or any other thing that you may want to see on my channel, just leave a comment and let me know if this video is helpful. But as you can see, guys, I can't rip these nails off. There's no popping them off. They're clearly still intact. So what I'm gonna do, y'all see my natural nail growth right there. Y'all don't want to cut over that because you may hurt yourself. You want to go behind the nail and clip that extra nail tip. Make sure you don't clip your new growth. And you just want to do that with all 10 fingers. Align your new growth with the acrylic and just pop off that tip. And you guys, I had no missing rhinestones up till the day of. I had 2 missing, but I finally found a routine that really works well for me. Not every product is going to be good for every client, but for my nails, I found what works best for mine. And then you guys, also you can pop the 3D flowers off as well with the cuticle nippers. I'll show you guys in this video how to do it, but you want to be very careful when popping this off because it may hit your eye. You want to wear your goggles or a mask to protect yourself from the dust. And when you're clipping these rhinestones off, you want to make sure you're very careful because you do not want to accidentally nick yourself or hurt yourself, because then you gotta proceed with like a blood exposure, what they teach you in school. But just take these off very carefully and do that with both hands. Some may not come off, but you can always drill it off with the nail drill. Okay, y'all, and here I'm showing y'all how to pop off these little 3D flowers. And then I'm taking this fine drill bit. It's an extra fine drill bit. You want to be very careful when using these. I've been doing nails, like I said, for 5 years. And yes, I've clipped myself. I nicked myself. I've cut myself. I've done it all. But as of where I am now, I'm telling y'all, just be careful. Don't underestimate the power of these little things because they will cut you. They will cause a heat spike. So you want to be very careful. And I switched over to this extra coarse drill bit, but I found that I don't know why I didn't take off the acrylic as well as the fine one. So I do recommend a fine drill bit when drilling off the excess acrylic. This was just taking me too long and I didn't have the time for it. And you want to do this all under 25 minutes to even 15, because you don't want to sit here all day soaking these nails off. And as y'all see, that powder, that dust, you don't want to inhale that. Please wear a mask, or if you have a dust collector, turn it on. But here's my bowl. You can also use foil, but this is like how I like to do it. I just put hot water underneath it, and then I close the top, secure it. And then what I do is I use acetone. You want to fill the top with acetone and then dip your hands in there and soak them for at least 15 minutes to 10 to 15. And as you see here in the video, I'm just filling it up. Not all the way because you don't want a big old mess, but fill it up. Soak your nails, check on them. And what I like to do is I like to grab a sanding bed, maybe like 180 grit, and just drill the excess off, or I'll go in with like a cuticle pusher and flake off the excess like acrylic. You can see here that it's flaky, so you can remove some of that with the cuticle pusher. That's how I like to do it, because I don't want the drill bit, you know, sanding my nail down too thin. And as you can see here on this next clip, what I was telling you with the sanding bed, I like to go in and you see, please y'all, wear a mask, wear some goggles, because this stuff will fly everywhere. It does get messy. So you want to make sure you're in an area where you don't mind, you know, things flying around. Of course, it's acrylic. It dries up after the acetone dries it, but you can always sweep it up. But if it gets stuck in places, sometimes it's hard to pick it up or lift it up. And y'all, here are my nails. Soaked off and everything. You can see a little nail or two like a bit damaged, and that's from, I guess, the acrylic and everything. But what I like to do so they don't break during the process of me wearing a new set, I like to go in with a file or cuticle oil, as you're going to see in this next clip. I like to put cuticle oils. Rehydrate, guys. Rehydrate. Pick a cuticle oil of your choice and rehydrate your nails. Put it in the front, behind the nail, all over your hands, and then go in with some lotion. Rehydrate your nails, because the acetone is a dehydrator in a sense. It dehydrates the nail. So you want to make sure you're hydrating and putting back those moistures and those good vitamins back into your nails, because you want to keep them healthy during this process of soaking off, wearing a new set. You always want to maintain your healthy nails. Work this cuticle oil in your nails. Make sure it's never too much, guys. If you have to apply twice, do so as many times as you need to, because like I said, it's very dehydrating. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. If y'all have questions, let me know. If y'all don't have the tools, work with what you got. If you have a nail file, it might take a little longer, but work with what you got. But I don't recommend popping off your nails. I know like the chop shops will tell you pop your nails off. It's quicker and easier, yes, for them, because it's convenient, because they be in and out with their customers. But a private personal nail tech, or if you're your own nail tech, if you want to maintain the natural nails up to par, you want to make sure they're healthy, hydrated. During that process, I recommend you follow these steps. But like I said, you know, to each his own. But all I can do is recommend. You know, I am a licensed nail technician or cosmetologist, but I mainly focus on nails. And I like to educate or help those in need, you know, because when I was growing and I was trying to find my way in the nail industry, like there wasn't much, or there was, but I had questions, or sometimes you got to learn things on your own. But if this video helps you, give it a thumbs up. Here I just went in with like a top coat just to protect my nails from chipping or breaking. But thanks for watching. Bye, y'all.